Hey, what is up, guys? It's me again. So I just saw the Nintendo Direct today. I just saw it at like 9 o'clock at night, and basically, what I want to talk about today is Nintendo. Really? So today there was a Nintendo 3DS Direct, and most of it to me was boring. So I just kind of just pressed just the forward key, the right key, the right arrow key throughout the good majority of the video, just trying to find something interesting in it. The only things that were interesting was the skits, to be honest, and that's pretty much it. Now, what really uh, just makes me disappointed about this direct is the fact that um, that a lot of the games that are on that they announced on that was rehashes, and I don't mean like the specific like I don't mean these uh, just popping out the same game like new Mario game every year. To be honest, the Mario games are fun. Like, don't get me wrong, they're fun. In fact, if I could like get away with not getting copyright infringement, I would play some of the Mario games for this channel because they're that fun. Uh, but because of Nintendo being absolutely anal about their copyright, it's definitely an issue for me. But uh, so I don't mind them popping out new games every year, but I do have a problem with them pretty much putting out the same game every year, and I mean the exact same game. And it started with Hyrule Warriors Legends, and for the Nintendo 3DS, they just ported it from the Wii U to the 3DS and gave it even more content, and that makes me really disappointed. Nintendo. I do hope that someone who at least has a link to Nintendo is watching this because this was disappointing. Uh, and to be honest, when I saw the whole thing for not Nintendo, Hyrule Warriors Legends, I was like, okay, like I'm not gonna buy it. I got Hyrule Warriors for the Wii U, so why? Uh, so you know what, Nintendo, I'll let Hyrule Warriors Legends slide, okay? But then this specific direct, you announced Super Mario Maker for the Wii. No, not. Oh, shit. You announced Super Mario Maker for the 3DS, and then you announced Super Mario. Or not. Why the fuck with Mario? You announced Yoshi's Woolly World for the 3DS, and both of them are getting even more content than the Wii U version. Uh, you know, and I'm like, Nintendo, why? Uh, like, look, I get that you don't have faith in the Wii U anymore, but like, really, just gonna start porting games that were fun, and because frankly, the Wii U games are fun. Don't get me wrong, um, but it to me, Nintendo has crossed the line with just rehashing uh, the games. And to be fair to some people, uh, to some people, this is good because they didn't have a Wii U. Uh, and frankly, if you don't have a Wii U, I support getting the game for the 3DS. But overall, I don't know what else to say. Because besides, I'm disappointed because I spent money on those games, and while that's not exactly a valid argument, uh, I'm a bit disappointed with how in this. in the newest Nintendo Direct, the only real notable thing is the little information uh, on the new Pokemon Sun and Moon game, and uh, the new 2017 announcement, and also this is completely subjective, but when they were talking about the whole Zelda, the art books, and all that kind of stuff, I'm just like, yes, because a lot of you guys don't know. I'm a huge fan of Zelda, more than I'd like to admit. Zelda might be one of my favorite uh, franchises, aside from stuff like Final Fantasy, Kingdom Hearts, Pokemon, stuff like that. Because I'm an RPG guy, uh, and while Zelda doesn't exactly fit within the RPG genre, it definitely does have its own fantasy elements that do appeal to me. But Nintendo, you're starting to cross the line, especially since Metroid Prime Federation Force. And guys, I love the original Metroid Prime games, the whole Prime trilogy. Uh, I have not played Hunters, but nor do I really want to because I hear the control scheme is shit. But that's all I wanted to talk about. Nintendo, please. I support new IPs. I support your older IPs getting sequels, but porting the Wii U games from down back to the or going all the way to the 3DS, and then giving it more content, uh, that's something I don't support. Specifically for the reasons of when you do that, it shows that that when you were making the game on the Wii U, you didn't give it your all, and frankly, giving your all into a game is the exact reason why I'm most looking forward to Final Fantasy 15 this year. So I do want to make it blatantly clear that I'm willing to overlook just porting them to this time, but I guarantee you, Nintendo, this is the last straw. You're on thin ice with me because I I'd like you to focus on making newer games and not just port successful Wii U games over to the 3DS and add more content to it. Because, first off, that's a slap in the face with the Wii U owners. And uh, even even though the console hasn't sold well, it's still a good system. Believe it or not, all the Wii U haters, it's a good system. It just hasn't sold well, and as a result, there's like not as much games for it that you wish. But that's all I want to talk about, guys. Overall, the Nintendo Direct on September 1st has been disappointing, and Nintendo, I really hope you step up your game. I really do.